hacksaw along a straight line, curved line on different sections of metal.
Hi, my name is Deepthi. A hacksaw blade is made of either low alloy steel LA or high speed steel HSS and is available in standard lengths of 250 mm and 300 mm. Parts of a hacksaw blade: back edge, side, center line, pinholes. All hard blade. The full length of the blade between the pins is hardened and it is used for harder metals such as tool steel, die steel and HCS. Flexible blade. Only the teeth are hardened. Because of this flexibility, these blades are used for cutting along the curved lines. Flexible blades should be thinner than the hard blades. Pitch of the blade. The distance between adjacent teeth is known as pitch of the blade. Today, we are going to learn about how to hacksaw along a straight line, curved line, and different sections of metal.
At the end of this demonstration, you will be able to note hacksawing in straight line on different sections of metals, channel, and T-section. Hacksawing on a curved line on flat section of metal. Tools required: Jenny caliper, steel rule, pitch blade, hacksaw, wing nut. Equipments required: bench vise. Materials required: raw material, oil. Before starting job, there are some preliminary checks to be made. Those are as follows.
Remove burrs if any using a second cut file. To remove burrs, hold the piece of metal firmly in place using a vise. Carefully run the flat second cut file along the edge with gentle, even strokes. Make sure to move the file away from you to prevent accidents and ensure a smooth, uniform finish. Ensure the metal surface is free from oil or grease. It's crucial to have a clean and oil or grease-free surface when hacksawing, as these contaminants can affect the quality of the cut and cause the blade to slip. Check the raw material for its size with a steel rule 300 mm. Compare the measured size to the specifications outlined in your project or work instructions. If the material is too large, you may need to mark the appropriate cut line. If it's too small, you might need to select a larger piece of raw material. Note: wear appropriate personal protective equipment, including safety glasses or goggles to protect your eyes and gloves to protect your hands.
Once the preliminary tests have been made, now it's time to file the raw material. Task: hacksawing on channel. First, we are going to perform hacksawing on channel. Check the material to size. Apply marking media on the surface. Mark the required number of hacksaw cut with a Jenny caliper and steel rule. Punch the marked line. Hold the workpiece firmly on the bench vise. Select the correct pitch blade, 1.0 mm pitch. Fix the blade in the hacksaw frame, pointing teeth in the forward direction. Tighten the blade with required tension with a wing nut. File a notch at the point of cutting to avoid slippage of the blade. Start cutting with a slight downward pressure. Release the pressure in the return stroke. Use full length of the blade.
Caution: in case the blade breaks in half the way, do not use a new blade. Finish the cut with a used blade. To achieve a clean and precise cut, it is essential to keep the hacksaw blade perpendicular to the workpiece. After finishing the cut, remove the workpiece from the vise or clamps. Clean and store your hacksaw and blades in a safe and organized manner.
Now, we are going to perform hacksawing on T section. Mark and hold the job in a bench vise. Punch witness marks. File V-notch at the point of cutting to avoid slippage of blade. Fix 1.4 mm pitch hacksaw blade in hacksaw frame. Start cutting with a slight downward pressure on T section using hacksaw. Cut along the marked lines and separate the cutting portions. Cutting movement should be steady while hacksawing on T section. While finishing a cut, slow down the pressure to avoid breakage of the blade and injury to you and others. Check the sizes of the cutting portions of the T section with steel rule.
Note: periodically inspect the blade for wear, damage or dullness. Replace the blade as needed for optimal cutting performance.
As a next step, we are going to perform hacksawing on flat section. Check all the raw material size. File and finish raw material to size of 70 x 45 x 9 mm. Apply lamp chalk and mark the profile as per drawing. Punch witness marks on marked lines. Hold the job in bench vise. File V-notch at the point of cutting to avoid slippage of the blade using triangular file. Fix 1.4 mm pitch flexible hacksaw blade in hacksaw frame. Start cutting with a slight downward pressure on metal using hacksaw. Cut along the curved lines and separate the cutting portions. Check the sizes of the cutting portions with steel rule.
Let's have a recap of what we have learned today. We have learned to hacksawing in a straight line on different sections of metals, channel and T section. Hacksawing on a curved line on the flat section of metal. Thus, we have learned how to hacksaw along a straight line, curved line and different sections of metal. Hope you have a clear understanding on this. Do this exercise with the help of your instructor.